Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today we're going to be talking about Mr. Malcolm's List. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be a very short video. So, let's do it. Pros. Hmm. Well, reviews are good. It's like at 80%. I mean, that's obviously not bad, so it has that going for it. Um I'm struggling really hard think of anything else. I mean there's 4th of July, holiday, that should help its numbers out a tad. It's a 4-day weekend. It's the time where 4th of July isn't a detriment to the box office. It actually helps the box office. So there's that. Um that's it. That's literally all I have. Okay, cons. No one knows this movie exists. That's a fact. I've seen zero ads for this movie anywhere. Like, I've seen nothing. Like, nilch, nada, goose egg, nothing. So, this movie has zero exposure. So, that's an automatic con. Just no exposure at all. So, that's con number one. Con number two, the competition. It is brutal. There's a lot going on. I mean, you got Minions 2 this weekend. You got Elvis. You got Black Phone. You got Jurassic World Dominion. And you still got Top Gun Maverick, which I imagine is going to do really well because it's 4th of July. That's like the most American movie we have right now. The movie that just screams America. So, of course, that's going to do well this weekend. So, yeah, this movie doesn't stand a chance against any of that. It's just too much. Simple as that. It's overwhelming. So, yeah, all that competition is going to murder this movie. So that's a pro. That's a con. I guess what other cons? I guess a lack of star power, like no star power at all. No, nobody in this cast are just like, oh my gosh, I got to see this movie because of them. No, no one here is like that. So that's a con. Another con is that why is this movie in theaters? This is one of those movies where just like you literally could have been on Netflix and nobody would have noticed. Nobody would have questioned anything. But why does it have to be a theatrical experience? I think I've heard someone compare this to like Bridgerton. I'm like, yeah, yeah. What makes this so different from Bridgerton? Bridgerton is on Netflix. You can just watch that, right now if you have a Netflix account. And a lot of people have seen Bridgerton. Okay. So if they're willing to watch, Bridgerton on Netflix, why would they want to watch this in a theater when it's literally like the same thing? Why would they want to pay money to watch this when they can just watch Bridgerton instead? So, yeah, that's a con. Just not being theatrical at all, not in the slightest. Then I guess another con is that the competition coming up. I mean, it's not super intense, but it's not gonna help. Next week, Thor: Love and Thunder. That's obviously gonna make money. And then the week after that, things get a little better. You got like Paws Fury, Miss Harris Goes to Paris, and Where the Crawdads Sing. I don't think any of those movies are gonna do all that great. And then after that, you got Nope. And then after that, you got DC League of Super Pets and the Bullet Train. Then we go on from there. But yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder. That's gonna murder this movie, I would imagine, or at least do some harm to it. So that's a con. Competition coming up. That's a con. Um, think that's it. Yeah. So opening weekend, $1 million for the 3 day. I see this reaching $1 million, and that's it. That's as high as I'm willing to go. Actually, I'll be nice. Maybe 1 million to $1.5 million. That is as high as I am going to go. So yeah, that's for the 3 day weekend, and then like it's 4 day, it'll be like 1.5 to $2 million, and in this total, maybe like 5 million if it's lucky. Maybe 4 to 5 million, I think is maybe realistic. Maybe 3 to 5 million. That's what I'm going with for the its total. So yeah, that's it for Mr. Malcolm's list. I'm never gonna talk about it ever again because no one knows it even exists. I didn't even know it existed until a few weeks ago. So, yeah, and that's it for for July 1st. Next week we got a big one, massive one. Thor: Love and Thunder should easily be the last big movie I talk about for like a long time. At least the last guaranteed blockbuster. So, uh, yeah, like, stay tuned, for that video. But yeah, that's it. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage, featuring all previous, predictions I made for movies this year. When it comes to like these weird, obscure movies, I've done several. I did from Bleecker Street. There was like that Infinite Storm movie back in March. I did that. What other ones have I done? Memory, no one watched that. Family Camp, nobody watched that. Um, Crimes of the Future, Watcher. A lot of those like unseen movies that just happen to have a theatrical release. I've done quite a bit of those, so if you want to watch any of those, you can. Um, there's also the canceled series where I go over all the movies that are supposed to come out but didn't cover this movie once, so there's that. um, I also I did a cancel episode yesterday about Dune Part 2 and Godzilla vs Kong 2 getting a new date. So if you want to watch that or any of the other episodes I've done, all 135 of them, you can watch from beginning to now, binge it, highly encourage it. So go do that. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. Um, June recap will come out next week. Should be an interesting video to make considering what happens. So stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.